Let's go on. Okay, the far is pinging an ad here. It's gonna be crazy. I had
Hmm.
like three of those actually tonight. But hey, so gonna be running some Michigan. Should be a fun one. Definitely one of those tracks where I feel like anybody
I
can
just
win.
watched Didi drive under the 18 of Ranger, and I could see the fan moving in his car. That was an amazing detail.
Oh.
Like the radiator fan, I was watching it turn. They actually have moving parts inside the car.
Damn. Hold on. We got
Alright, so we're live over here as well. We are good.
Oh yeah, I need to include to yours.
Make sure everybody gets the inclusion.
I want to make sure the audio is like traveled against 3 streams because if we haven't done 3 streams before, you know.
That's
As
fine.
long as you include in the party, you should be good.
Okay, good. Do we want to go over points first, or do you want to go over last week's race? Because last week's
Um, it's basically the same thing since I wasn't here, so I'm unaware of everything that happened. It does look like Romeo has pulled off his points lead again. I will say that.
So was it? I forget what happened last week. I'm out of touch because last week I remember Sterlo won the race because of pit entry issues. If you remember, I remember he hit someone and then got a penalty. I think it was that's why he got sadly got removed. That's what happened. He had someone come into pit road, and that's basically what caused that. I think it was either T Stone or someone else, and their race was ruined. But coming back into this week, as Camo said, the points leader did Romeo did pull away from GS Racing, who actually got passed by Proto in the points. So Proto up to second. He hasn't won yet, so he's one of the winless drivers. Will he become like Irish, who we saw in ODRL won 4 in a row? Was it 3 in a row or 4 in a row? He won 3 in a row,
Three in a row.
and he just got back in victory lane last week at Charlotte Roval. But I mean, Proto's up to second in points. GS Racing falls to third. I don't think GS Racing is in the field tonight. Sterlo, who we said aforementioned, got removed last week, so sadly he will not be racing anymore. And then right behind him is Dre, my pick from last week. He's sitting fifth in points. Trothead in the 19. He's sitting sixth. T Stone sitting seventh. McNeil sitting eighth. Splash sitting ninth. Ghost Tech in 10th. Dirtiest Cat sitting 11th. King Coda sitting 12th. Comical sitting 13th after having decent runs, 2 top 10s in a row. So he's having a good streak here. Bizarro sitting 14th. Go Dog sitting 15th. And Fool's Gold still on that cutoff line with Biscuit right behind him.
And speaking of that cut line, we are nearing the end of that regular season. I believe we have 4 races after this one. If not, it is counted from this one.
Yes, we
So
have
this
four
one
more
plus threes.
races. 4 more races after Michigan.
So that cut line will begin to come into play after the next few weeks. And they are starting to run down their timer. So I did see that Didi got pole. Romeo, our points leader, is on second. And I believe it was Mountain Ranger. Yeah, Mountain Ranger going to be
Hmm.
third. I believe this is his second race back.
Second?
I think he raced in Pocono.
Yeah, I think he showed speed in qualifying at Pocono as well, if I'm not mistaken. So he's definitely shown up the last few weeks. I think it is his only second week back, so he's looking to have a good run tonight as well.
Biscuit almost had a top five qualifying run. He starts sixth. I don't see who fifth is.
J. Kobe in the chat. Home track tonight. Good luck, buddy.
Good luck, good luck, good luck. Um, I would get that, but I'm currently writing down the stage info for the race. We can go over that as well for right now if you want to, Camo.
Yeah, race info includes a 22 to 19 fuel run, 19 being without saving, 22 laps will be with saving, which is easy to do here. It's Michigan, so it's a draft track. You can just ride in line. Anyone on controller or wheel can do it. And that could set us up for a fuel run
Late.
stage 3 finish if we go green the whole way. I believe we are 28 laps for stage, or yeah, 29 laps for stage 1, 27 for stage 2, so still have a scheduled pit stop in both stages. And looking at stage 3, it's going to be about 44 laps. So maybe 2 stops in that one, or somebody could try to 1 stop it, like we said, with the 22 lap fuel run. That is if, again, we go caution free. We have
Question.
22 tonight,
22.
so a good amount of people.
Yeah, definitely a
You
decent
said a
amount.
question? You said question and didn't say anything. You said question and then it didn't say anything.
Oh my god. The question is, can somebody save that money? Who will save?
Oh, yeah.
Who will save the fuel tonight? I mean, I don't know many of the drivers. I know a lot of them from like racing in the past, but I don't know any that are fuel saving. I don't see is GS in the field.
I don't
I don't
think
think he's in
he
the field
is.
tonight. So third place
But
points.
I will say most people run a full loose here at Michigan. It's possible, but I will say it is very unstable late run, even with these cars, because you can basically full throttle around the track on a 9, but it does get loose. Even in what is it, 3 and 4, touching the apron can spin you around, and normally
Yes.
that doesn't happen.
I
You
like to
can
talk about
ride
it.
down there, but running in these cars with a very loose setup, you can send yourself around, and it might not go your way.
Yeah, I know.
So I
I know.
fully expect some type of caution within the stages and even the final.
Yeah, I expect at least 3 cautions tonight. I don't think we'll have many cautions. I think if the cautions happen, they're gonna happen like near the fuel. Like we're gonna be 3 or 4 wide tonight, especially. I think there's gonna be some good racing. It's Michigan. I mean, spotted. You've seen all the club races before. They get 3 to 4 wide as well.
No GS racing tonight. Jacob Bay said in the chat.
Hey,
Also,
uh,
I just realized who is in fifth. Dirtiest Cat with a top 5 qualifying run tonight.
pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. He's one of those drivers who's been consistent. He's been inside the top 10 in points, but is also
Yeah,
currently sitting
he
11th.
pokes his nose in top 5 battles every now and then, but usually doesn't have a great finish. So him starting up front, see if he can keep it up there too.
That's his Achilles heel finishes this season. He's been always up there. You see him poke around the top 5, and then at the end, he just falls back to around like 12th to 15th.
I want to say he's led a good amount of laps
I think
throughout
he's
the
led a
early
few.
part of the season, but I can't remember the tracks that he was at that he did it. But I know for a fact he led some laps.
Well,
We
Didi
got
is
So it's
lost.
so he does have contending speed.
we got some breaking news over here from Biscuit. Biscuit starting 6th tonight. Thanks for letting us know, bro.
I saw that. I mentioned he almost had his top 5 qualifying run.
I will say, so there is some of these part-timers like Ranger, I think also Didi's in the field. They're technically part-timers, but I wouldn't count them out for the race wins. I mean, I don't think Ranger's currently in the points. Is he in the points? Him? I
He
don't.
is, but he's under because he missed so many races.
So he's
But
trying to.
I'm not sure if he actually is part time or not. I can look here.
Suspect Czar is cooking something in the chat. He's counting down from 5 seconds.
Ranger is
Start.
not on the points, so no, he is part time.
So he's part-time like Didi. And those two are someone that I will watch tonight. I think Didi. I think without Sterlo here, I feel like Didi is the guy I'm going to be watching in particular. I think he's got an excellent opportunity here. I picked Luz last week. I just haven't seen him. He's always been on the outside looking in. From what I've seen, he's running third, particularly a lot. And I just his patience is what gets him. And I think at Kansas we saw it. But I mean, last week Pocono, I felt like he was top 5. He just couldn't get around Sterlo and them. And I just don't know how fast he is at Michigan. So I'm gonna pick DD Kings for tonight's race. Hello, Nin. Let's get it.
Yep, just got the invite, and they have
Just enough.
crossed screens. So loading in.
Jeez. Thank you, Czar. Czar dropping 1,000 bits in the chat.
Jesus.
Jeez
And you're making all
Louise,
that
brother.
dough. You're making all that dough. Dough, dough, dough. Money, money, money. I'm joking, I'm joking. Alright, let's have a fun one. Have you got the invite yet? Oh yeah, Kim invited the
Yeah,
party.
I sent you one. Alright,
Uh,
again, setting up for stage 1, we will have 29 laps of possible green
Are
flag
you,
racing. If we have a caution, it should be coming in within our first 6 laps to break us into the fuel window. You were going to say something?
are you on the game spotted?
I'm unsure of what exactly is going on with my stuff right now.
Yeah, it's not showing his stream. It's not showing his screen. So he's having
If you need
technical
to
difficulties.
reset, you can.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Yeah, it broke for a second. It's resetting. Shows the live stream is paused. Why?
Alright, so Didi
loaded
got
in.
pole.
Didi up on the front with Romeo on the outside. He gets a good start. Immediately almost clears this 22 before the line. Has him up in front. Mountain Ranger stays in third, and they immediately fall to the bottom. The 45 of
That's gonna
Hidden
be
Truth running
Truth.
on the top side.
Yes, with Biscuit.
First one up there right now. The 38 of Dirtiest Cat follows in line in fourth, with Drelutes moved up into fifth.
I'll tell you, somebody who is moving is, never mind, here we go, Biscuit gets a good run. As I was saying, Proto and the 3-car are also hooked up on that bottom lane. That
Huge
bottom,
shove the 45 into that 44 to keep them under that 38. They get going as they race side by side for the lead. Going to be Romeo and Didi. Didi out all the way by himself in the top lane.
yeah, he currently has no help, but here comes a huge run by Bizarre or Blizz.
Ranger pushing Romeo.
Oh, 44 gets loose, Dre loose.
4 wide right here behind the pack of leaders.
Yeah, I see that. It's
14 of Comical
9-car.
split the gap between everybody. They're
Ooh,
still
go
5
Dogs.
wide behind them.
17 as well. They're 3 wide here. Pure splash in the 17. The 19 of Trouthead.
And they're still side by side up there for the lead. Didi's still fighting up on the high side. Romeo now has that inside, and the 18 did not stay with him as they ran side by side with the 45 for third.
Yeah, Didi is just relying on that outside wall. He can run off. Romeo has to cycle in, but look behind him. They're 4 wide again. Oh, wreck in the back! Someone can hit the wall! Only 1 car. I think that was Pure Splash hard into the wall back here. Yeah, that was Pure Splash who got in the wall, but they keep it green. He did not hit anyone. So that's going to be a no caution. Spotted is having problems. Currently, Czar, he should be live again.
Yeah, we're getting it back up. I don't know what happened there. Czar broke
Since
the
the
stream.
green flag, the 22 got onto that 16 going into the 3 and 4, and they've
He just
stayed
cannot
side
clear
by
him.
side throughout
Exactly.
the whole thing. Didi has stayed by himself, and now a
Thanks.
3-car pushing the bottom finally pushes the 22 up into the lead. Didi will now fall out to the 5th position, being taken by the 14 of
6.
Comical.
But look at Go Dogs. He's also moving his way to the field. He started 20th, so Go Dogs is a super speedway. He loves super speedways. We've heard it from him, but you know he's good at super speedway type tracks, so I expect him to be strong tonight. Oh, Go Dogs pushed the 34 Proto in the wall.
INV.
Stuck up Dre Lutz. As Go Dogs is
got the
gonna
track.
yeah,
Stays off the wall. Keeps that off from everybody else. They're still good. 2 by 2
getting
for
down
the
to
lead once
getting
again.
dicey for the
Didi
lead,
3
3 wide
wide
for the
now
lead.
with Mountain Ranger.
Yeah, I just saw that trying to get over to it. They stacked up the field. Now we're gonna have a potentially a 10-car pack here in the front. Getting dicey
Romeo
up here.
pulls forward.
As Didi tries to clear the 18 of Mountain Ranger and the 45 also trying to follow him through here. And Comical, he's also moving his way inside the top 5 here. Comical trying to push
Yeah,
the 45
Comical
and hit
has
through.
driven up from 9th place starting position. He got broken into the top 5. Now fighting with Trout and the 45 to try to get back into that. The 38 at Dirtiest Cat following in line to push forward. The 18 sticking with that 22
yes.
as Didi goes to the top lane.
Yeah, Didi's been relying on that top lane, and it's actually worked, but the help on the bottom lane is just too strong, unless Trouthead can help him here. As he's actually going to get a run here, here we go. Coming out of 1 and 2. You see the run for the 16. He's going to try to side draft that 22 car. Sends him all the way down the
Trout
apron.
on a big charge coming up with the high side. He's fought his way out of the top 3. Let's see if he stays with Didi or does he try to make a run for the lead as well.
But look at the 18.
Keep in mind, everybody still has to pit.
Contact between the 18 and 19. They're going to slide up the track.
4 wide behind these guys. 3 by 3.
Look at Dirtiest Cat. My guy is moving. Jay in the chat.
Yeah, he was about to try to make a push for the side-by-side for the lead. He got Didi out of the way, made him go to the high side, pushing the 22 out forward.
Someone 24. Who's in the 24? I have not seen him.
That would be King Coda.
I have not seen him that much. He's actually having a great run himself. He's pushing Dirtiest Cat to the lead here. Look at him.
Didi and Romeo have been side by side for all but 2 laps of this race
Chuck Luck gets loose, hits Trout on the wall. No!
A little bit of contact to the 14. Comical around into the wall. He's around. Only 1 car around. I'm not sure what's going to be called on that one.
I don't know if that's going to be a call to caution as Chug a Lug got loose in the middle lane. But they're still side by side for lead. The 3 wide for third place.
4 wide for third.
4 wide potentially. Here comes
5 wide. The 5 putting a nose in there. They get sorted out down to
here
3.
Comes
3 by 3.
3 by 3. Down the backstretch. Will Dirtiest Cat make a lunge? I think
Dirtiest Cat has been stuck to the back bumper of this 22, basically from the green flag. Now he has the 24 of Coda coming up. He's going to go up.
To the line.
Hooks up through Didi.
No caution is caught. All right.
No caution, still going.
All right.
3 by 3 again behind these guys. The 5 makes contact with the 45. 4 wide behind him as they dodge.
45 did save it. Was saved by Hidden, but King Coda got knocked up the track here, so he's going to lose a little bit of time. As the 38 takes over third. Oh, into the wall goes Coda. As the 18 hit him. Mountain Ranger makes a contact with Hidden with
And
King
Didi
Coda.
does get by Romeo for the lead for a second here as he dives right back down to the bottom.
I was going to say, Didi is just hanging on to the outside lane, as Romeo is just hanging on to the bottom lane. Who does Dirtiest Cat help? He's going to help Didi. So he's going to go with Didi instead of Romeo here. Is he going to go through the middle? He's indecisive,
He is content to push both of these and run side by side. The 38 stayed 3rd place since the drop of green flag. Gets back down to the bottom in front of King Coda in that 45. Almost 4 wide behind these guys again.
Oh, Dirtiest Cat
he goes 3 wide for the lead.
3 wide for the lead. Here we go. King Coda, Hidden Truth, and Dirtiest Cat trying to take the lead. Oh, Dirtiest runs up the track. King Coda gets in contact.
Coda goes under now. 3 wide again.
Gets slide up by the 22, who has help by the 16, so they're going to go 3 wide racing here. Oh, someone get loose in the grass.
5 car around in the grass.
Around. He does not slide up the track. It actually saves it. What a save by the 5 car.
He does not save it.
I thought he saved it
Back
for a
up in
second.
the line. Yeah, did not save it. Now King Coda in the lead for a little bit. The 34 tightened up the track, tags the door. The Romeo, he keeps it going.
Down the back.
Lose that spot to the 34 for now.
Look, the 22 has help on the top lane. Look for him to make a move as the 34 is going to get underneath the 45 of Hidden Truth.
Suspects are with 10 gifted subs in the chat. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you, brother.
He is just, oh my, I don't know what else to say.
Right, so King Coda has gotten by the battle of Didi and Romeo, and now he's trying to control
block the
both
top
lanes.
lane, yeah.
34, who's in this 34?
Proto.
That's Proto.
Yeah, he's in the 34.
So Proto and King Coda side by side, but now King Coda stuck on the outside, going to go 5 wide for his split second there out of 2.
Oh,
and they're getting shuffled around.
Saves it.
Everyone is okay from that one. That one was really bad.
It really did almost look like a wreck there, but they save it. Mountain Ranger, who...
That car, B-Dod's poking a nose in here.
I'm telling you right now, B-Dod's won the last time they actually raced here. It was a fun fact by them. So he did win the last race they won here. It was the first crew win. But the 18, I saw him drop back. That's just how quickly. We saw Pure Splash get loose earlier, got caught in the wall. He's back inside the top 3 again. So that just shows you how much this track changes. And how much it really is about getting the runs at the right time. Because it's
so far we've had 13 laps go by. We're kind of Splash and a few others getting dicey.
Yeah, I just saw it on
They
DD
keep it
stream.
going,
Someone
so
hit
we're
him.
going to hit 14 to go, so that's going to be about halfway through stage 1.
Oh,
King Code up
24
for the
gets
wall!
loose. Oh, hits the
Into the 17, that's going to go around, takes the 20 and a few others. That will be caution.
on pit road. Yeah, B-Dogs get stuck on pit road. Go Dogs had nowhere
Multiple
to go.
cars, and that will be caution as they hit the halfway point of stage 1, racing it back.
That means no pit stops will be made at this stage. If I'm
Yeah,
not
no
wrong.
green flag pit stop for these guys. It will split that in half, and we will be racing it out again.
I want to see
who
does
takes over the
18 or Mountain Ranger
the lead for caution.
Does Proto hold on, or does DD and Mountain Ranger make a move here?
Doesn't look like he's going to have any run. He's going to try to move here on the front stretch, but I'm not sure if he's going to have enough time. He will hold into second, so Proto will lead them back into caution. Mountain Ranger holds second, DD third. Dreludes?
I think he's a third.
The 45 is in fourth, whoever that is.
That's going to be
No, that is Dreludes.
That's Dreludes in the 44. Hidden Truth is in the 45. He's currently sitting in 6th. Or 7th, technically. Because this is 5th for the 22.
20 car going to get his lap back after being knocked down pit road. I believe a few others will need to as well, so nobody is a lap down.
Yep.
So those that did get wrecked have to come back up through the field and pass.
A lot of cars. I mean, so far it's been fun racing, a little bit of contact, a little bit of incidents, but not as bad. It's not been horrible, I will say. It's been pretty clean so far.
T-Stone said he wished he could make it. This probably would be a good race for him to be up there fighting. I would expect T-Stone to be one of the front runners here, so fortunately not making tonight.
Yeah, he is not making it tonight, sadly, so. You know, you need more channel points things.
I know.
Spotted.
Wait.
Spotted and
Oh, for
camo.
him?
Spotted needs more as well.
I have a plan for all mine, but I have to like get back into racing to actually have them usable.
Nah.
Yeah.
Back, I'll be setting all that stuff up.
Nah, camo.
Yeah, because right now I don't think anyone in White Line knows about it, but the screen time redemption channel points for my side, you can do the redeem, pick a name, because it forces you to put up in a chat on who you would pick. So you would say a name or a number, and I will sit on that person for a set amount of time. Super Speedways, you have about 15 laps. That includes Auto Club and Michigan. The short tracks, Super Speedways and stuff are 5 laps. So Michigan, Auto Club, and Super Speedways have 5 lap duration to sit on the car. Short tracks do 15, and also I believe road courses fit into the 5 lap category, but intermediates are 10 laps to be sitting on camera view.
Get your 7 ads. I got you 7 ads right here.
Yeah, I know.
Lord, 7 ads.
We were under caution, so I ran a 3-minute one.
Yeah, that, you know, yeah, I appreciate. Yeah, I want to curse someone. If I want to go on their viewpoint, we know how EXO put himself in that position. Who do I want to curse right now? Let me look the field right now. Who do I want to curse? On my hairy chinny chin chin. Alright, so.
Don't ever say that again.
I will never say that again. Luckily, they can't hear me. So, that is a good thing.
I mean, they can hear you on yours and Spotted.
Well, shit. Well,
and on the playback.
Guys, you didn't hear that. That was not.
Alright, well, coming up to the restart zone, we got Proto down on the bottom, Mountain Ranger on the top lane with Dreludes behind him with DD in the second row. Coming up to the line, and they will send it off. Proto on the lead.
Here we go, and they are underway. An even
very late start
lines.
by a few guys. So it kept them pretty even.
Yeah, as Mountain Ranger actually dropped back a little bit. 34 is already clear of the 18. Can the 44 also get clear of that 18? Because we know how strong the outside lane is. We saw it earlier with DD. But the 18 is not holding as strong as DD, so they're going to lose first and second to him, and potentially third as well, as Hidden Truth Oh, DD stays in line.
Saw the 2-car Biscuit tag the wall a bit. Didn't affect anybody, but it spaced out that rear end of the pack.
Yeah, we saw it. It's not. Oh, Biscuit gets high as well. I think he's into the wall back there. The Biscuit is a little bit out of control back there.
Oh, he's in the wall again. He made contact with somebody. Nobody around, but wall contact hard.
12 to go for stage number 1. As the lead gets growing, it's getting more and more dicey. 34, Proto has to block, and it's getting
Proto
dicey, to
continues
say the
to
least.
lead. Drelude's fighting with the 45 of Hidden Truth. See if he can try to get a run on that 34. He's currently blocking both lanes, getting them up together.
I will say, the 45 needs a win to get in the playoffs. That's essentially all he can do. So you know he wants a win because he just started like I think.
I think they have it. I think you still have to get it on points.
Okay. So I don't know if Hidden Truth has a chance, but his best chance is winning a race or two.
So with 11 to go, they're running 2x2 super speedway style lines going down that back
stretch. About to go very wide here.
Drelude still holding in second, gets in front of that 45. Dirtiest Cat making a run as well, Trout falls off.
Trout 16 is in the middle doing a bouncy ball. Somehow keeps it straight.
They were almost 4 wide for 5th place. The 45 is dove under the 34 of Proto. He will take over the lead, almost has him clear. Here comes a push from the 45, will clear him there.
Oh, the 38 gets loose.
Lap. Here comes the 19. He stays in the bottom, follows the 45 and 44.
They're in the top.
In that lane as well.
5 on the bottom. Actually 7 on the bottom, basically the whole group. But here we go, the outside
to go,
lane,
somebody up on the wall by himself. No other contact. So now Drelude has the lead, the 45 will run down to the bottom, the 19 to push him.
He blocks the 44, blocks the top lane, so he blocks Proto's run, who has a good group on the top lane.
Truth will fly and clear the 44.
DD is just
slide
in the
up to
middle
block
lane.
the 44, the 19. There's 2 lanes with a run coming. Here comes the 16, a 4
3
wide on them.
Here we go. Dirtiest Cat's going to help the 44, Drelude and Proto. With only 9 to go.
3 wide for the lead, 9 to go into turn 1.
Yep. We both said it.
3 by 3.
Oh my god, it's getting dicey up here.
We got Romeo pushing Trout up to the lead. Has the 45 almost cleared.
Oh,
not just yet.
Trout gets loose. They save it. Woo!
Push them into the wall. They're still side by side. 3 wide. The 44 falls off 2 by 2.
Top lane's going to lose momentum here. He doesn't have help. Yeah, they just abandoned him. So Proto, oh, DD goes to the top lane. So 44 Drelude.
DD tried to get a run going, did not set.
Oh, he's looking.
Mrs. Draft gets on the outside, almost 4 wide for the lead. It's 3 by 3 again.
3 by 3 again. It's getting racy here, to be honest.
Ooh, watch that 43, a little bit on the apron. He's going to go up, no contact.
Don't
King
be
Coda's
me.
going to put them 4 wide down there for 5th place.
Oh, here
Sorry,
comes
6th
Proto.
place.
6th place, yeah. Here comes Proto on the outside again. Mountain Ranger stuck in the middle lane as Chug-a-Lug making his way through the field. In that 43 machine.
Trout and Truth side by side. Trout going to lose a little bit of ground. DD going to try to make it 3 wide again.
3 wide, here
falls
comes
off,
Trout.
does not get
to
to the
lead.
outside of the 45.
Here the 22 has
Trout
Romeo.
still being pushed by Romeo.
Chug-a-Lug. And Chug-a-Lug as well. We just came to 7 to go for stage number 1. I mean,
7 to go, and Trout does clear that 45 into turn 1. Romeo continues to hold in the top 3. 3 wide for 3rd place behind him. The 43 of Chug-a-Lug, I believe that is, moving down to the bottom.
Yeah, he is currently moving, and Trout gives that lane up. That's surprising. Oh, DD does not go with him. So Trout dropped back to the middle lane, expecting DD to go with him, and DD's going to actually go on his inside. But Trout's going to get forced 3 wide
he
here.
connects. It was almost bad. He got a little bit of a touch on that 43. He's going to fall in line. 4th down. The 19 out on the outside by himself. Waiting for us to see what the 24 will do. The 16 still poking out, goes to the high side in turn 1.
Makes them check up massively on the outside lane as Trout had help from the 45 of Hidden Truth and the 44 of Drelude's. But Chug-a-Lug is someone who's moving. King Coda and Chug-a-Lug are surprising as Chug-a-Lug goes to the outside lane for the battle for the lead. Coda's going to help the 22 of Romeo. Does DD help the 43?
Go down into turn 3. The 24
DD
King Coda has
help.
stuck to the back bumper of this 22. DD 3 wide for 2nd place on them as the 43 falls. The 45 trying to make a run back up to them as the 38 joins in that bottom lane. Here comes Comical as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Cars wrecking out back. Cars wrecking out back through the grass. As I believe we have 5 to go. I'm not sure if we're gonna call it.
I don't think that should.
Multiple cars through the grass.
I mean, we just crossed the line with 5 to go, so they may call it. We'll see. We'll see at the race back, but Coyote is all over the 22 bumper.
Among one of them.
Oh, here comes Dirtiest Cat on the outside lane. Does he get help from Does he get help from Didi, who's been known to not help them? And he does the same exact thing he did with others. He dives it up high and goes underneath them.
He splits it 3 wide again. King Coda loses second for a little bit there. 22 Romeo still at it. It looks like they are still going, so no more cautions the rest of this stage. They're running it out, 4 to go.
Is final. The stage is final.
Oh, King Coda in the apron goes from the 22 up. That's going to send Didi out forward.
Oh, 14 Comical around! 45 Hidden Truth! They go
Comical around, a few others connected, more wrecking out in the backfield. The 24 lost the draft on the lead. That's going to put 38 of Dirtiest Cat second, Proto third.
4th place
Romeo
is
holds 4th in front of that 44 Dreludes.
Banksy also inside the top 10, so he benefited that. He benefited massively from that. A huge pile of cars just wrecked there, and they're going to be starting from the rear. It's going to be interesting to watch stage number 2 from those guys driving up through the rear of the field. But only 3 to go for stage number 2.
Didi running the high side once again, fighting on that 38 Dirtiest Cat. Romeo running down to the bottom. Proto to the high side to try to get up to Didi.
Didi is trying to control the runs.
10 cars moving his way forward as well, back in the top 5.
So Banksy's moving his way through the field. So it's side by side, and this is what Didi wants. He wants to be able to control the lanes. He doesn't want them to get run. Keep them side by side, as you see Romeo go to the bottom.
Oh, good dive on the 22. Very aggressive.
4-1
sends it down on the pink.
Second place. He had the lane.
They hit 3 to go, I believe, or
2 to go.
2 to go. They're at the line. Romeo.
White flag next time by.
Oh, through the concrete to get Didi out the way, moves to the lead.
Romeo has a good gap.
Dreludes in second.
Romeo has a good gap here. Can it get resettled? Can Dirtiest Cat get resettled? We continue to battle with the 44 of Dreludes as we're coming to white flag for stage number 1. Romeo, your points leader, still leading right now.
3 wide for second. Contact, the 38 and 44.
This is what
Proto falls back down to third. I'm not sure what that was.
Oh my God!
That had to have been some type of lag kick. He went around quick. The 44 dived down to the bottom, tags the 22. Watch the 16 top side, 3 wide.
Second place, 3 wide. Here comes Didi on the outside lane. He gets the run.
Has
trying
a
to sign
run.
up the 22. Here we go.
No pressure out back right now until turn 3. The 44 catching some ground.
He's gonna make a move here. Watch this.
Into the back of the 22. It's going to give a run to the 16.
Does he make contact? Clean.
Didi out front right now, coming to the line, and Didi runs out of. He backs out. He backed out. Didi backed out and gave the stage to Romeo, and I believe he fell to third.
No, he fell to second.
No, he got second.
So
Didi, not a points contender, gives the points leader the stage win.
That's an interesting chat. Give the points leader some more points.
Since Didi and non-points guy is in second, and the next guy down is third, it gives an extra 2 points above the person.
So, okay, I'll go over the order. So, Romeo won the stage, Didi finished second, Dreludes finished third, Banksy finished fourth. That's good points for him since he's under the cut line. Chuggalug finished fifth, 6th place can be Dirtiest, King Coda finished 7th, Mountain Ranger finished 8th, B-Dots finished 9th, and Shroudhead rounded out your top 10 for stage points. Good stage, but a lot of good cars in the rear of the field because of the damage.
So we will stack up with, I believe, about 27 to go. I'll get the full count once we hit the line, but it should be 27. Expecting a green flag pit stop if we don't have that caution.
27.
Yep.
I know my math. I watched the video. I'm pretty smart. I made sure it was a 50%er. But yeah, here they go into turn 1 and 2. They're 3 wide back here. We see Mets in the 77. He's also a newcomer, part-timer. He's in the field. That's good to see.
Oh yeah, we do have Mets fan in the field tonight.
But yeah, they're
So
33
already
wide.
into turn
Picking up
3,
where
they
left
were
off.
3 wide. The 43 does not stick in with that, goes far high side. DD clears the 22 now. They do not stay side by side. Here comes the 10 with a run from the bottom. Does he go to the top to take it?
9-car.
The
B-Dod's
9-car
in the
B-Dod's in the
grass.
grass.
He's
Still in the grass, still
can
in the
he save
grass.
it? Can he save it?
Still going around. Still in the grass up the track, and he's good.
Saved it. Oh my god, it took him forever. I thought it was going around as there's still a battle for the lead. DD on the outside like we've been seeing all night. He just runs that
By
outside lane.
himself currently, yes.
It's
and
been
still
like that
running
all
side by
night.
side for that 22.
We've seen it. It's been like him all on the outside alone.
I will say, DD is on a
Banksy
9.
gets hit.
He's running a 9 tonight, full loose.
So he is running a looser setup.
So he can pretty much run wherever he wants right now.
Oh, the 19 and the 18 both into the infield
Oh,
as they got into
44
each
gets
other.
loose.
one's around. I think
Trout
both
head
are
around.
around. That might be caution. I'm not positive.
I'm gonna keep my eyes on the leaders as they're still battling.
As
Race
DD
back.
takes the lead right back from that high side.
I was gonna say that outside lane is just so much momentum off the corner compared to the 22. Oh, SRT drip. I think it's in the wall back there. You see the 11 car. Oh, SRT drip. It's either lagging or he hit the wall massively. I don't know what's going on back there. I think it was lag. But yeah, he's gonna drop back all the way.
Together.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's SRT drip. We're see at the line. Is there gonna be a
We'll see if
caution
this
called?
is caution. DD at the line, and they are still going. No caution.
They're still going. So there's no
24
caution
to
called.
go. Still outside the fuel window.
Yeah, we're still outside the fuel window. If the only way, it's gonna be one pit stop per stage, and we could see a fuel saver in stage number 3. I think DD will fuel save. DD is known to fuel save. He's the fuel saver.
He could do it if.
If
Does
it comes
he
down to
expect
it.
cautions in stage 3 though? Because we did have one stage 1. It's still early stage 2. We could have one soon.
All right, I've decided who I want to get the curse. I've decided who needs the curse and needs the
You'll have to
screen
redeem
10. Yeah. Stop being so baggy. I gotta go through your ads first. All right.
it. I can't. I don't see an ad. I'm guessing you left the chat and rejoined.
Yeah.
All right, so Romeo has dove right back down in front of
Hold on, my
DD.
Twitch is
Took the lead right back. The 10 car is making a move down to the bottom, followed by
Yeah,
the
I was gonna say
44.
Banksy is making a move.
3
Look
wide
at
for
17 at
third.
Pure Splash. She's up here inside the top 5. I'm sorry, I haven't been really active, but Pure Splash. Oh, Cody, Pure Splash gets it. Contact.
DD way up the track there.
He's actually
Splashing
in
the
lane.
Coda into
Oh,
the
splashing.
43.
Biscuit gets involved.
I was just about to say,
Caution's out.
Biscuit's sitting here in the lead, so
Caution
it is
is
caution there.
That's
So that's going to help Biscuit there. He was just caught. He just did catch the leaders and was racing with them. Got shuffled back, but they are running it down, I believe, just inside the fuel window.
Appreciate all that in the chat there, Czar. I don't know about you guys, but I'm picking the 44 Dre Ludes to win. I'm picking him every week until he gets his win.
That is a
I
very
had him
solid
last
choice.
week. I had him last
He-
week. He disappointed
He did
me.
not qualify up here, but he has stayed up here the entire first stage and a good bit of the second stage here.
Come on.
DD has been back and forth as the
So-
lead in 5th place.
I can't redeem my Twitch is glitching. But I have
reset
2.6. I done that. Yeah, no, it just says I have network error for everything I do. So I followed it.
Turn off your internet.
It just says input error. What the
I don't know,
hell?
just turn off your internet.
It sounds like a operator's error, input error.
Okay.
Dang.
Okay. Alright.
My stream
We throwing
completely
hands.
froze earlier, and then my Xbox went crazy. I couldn't quit out of NASCAR Heat 5, nothing. I had to restart my whole console. I don't know what happened. As soon as Czar donated the 1,000 bits, everything crashed. He crashed it.
Wow,
Gave him a
Czar.
stroke.
Oh, we got a
All right,
second here,
so-
though. I'd real quick. I do want to shout out to a Notre Dame fan. Sending
Yep.
prayers out his way, as he's got some things going on. We won't get into too much detail, but one of our guys from we all go way back, and just like I said, say a prayer for that guy. Notre Dame fan 420.
Okay, that's good, Rock. I know it's good. Okay, it's good. The stream should be fine. It's more of a chatting issue that I can't literally do anything in other people's chat. I can send like regular messages, like hi, but I can't like do any like. Oh,
Did you fix it now?
I can only chat. I can't do my thing. But I'll tell you this: I have 2.6. I can't redeem it. This is scuffed.
Dang. Tell somebody to redeem it for you then.
Can somebody redeem and get screen time for Mr. Romeo? Because I want to curse him with the commentator's curse.
Funny thing is, I'm already sitting on him.
I'm on Romeo too. That was for the whole restart.
I wasn't actually sitting on him because I'm cool like that, and I don't like to be. I like to be different. So like, yeah.
So I believe he took the outside.
He did,
So
and
Drelud's going to be on the inside, followed with the 45
Banksy?
and the 38. Banksy and Didi on the high side.
You know what happened with that, right? He got tired of DD beating him up on the outside line, so now he's gonna try it.
He is going to try it, but I don't see... he hasn't ran up there at all this race, and Didi being on a very loose car, I'd imagine the 22 is not on a loose, as loose as that 16. But also, before I was going to say it before they got lined up, but fuel will be an issue. We are directly on the edge
line
of the fuel window for saving.
And they are
So
underway.
we'll see if
Here we
anybody
go.
does it.
Good
So
jump
far
on the
we've
top
had
two.
one
Outside lane
caution.
Banksy did not get going there at all. So Dirtiest Cat's gonna jump out to the outside lane with the 22. So Banksy
All right, and
had a horrible
Romeo
restart.
has redeemed the screen time for Romeo. And since we are on
I would
Super
not do
Speedway
yourself,
race,
Romeo.
it will be here on this 22 for 5 laps, starting here at the line.
Will he break the curse of Exo, who we saw last time? Oh, someone around in the back, 43, Chugalug. Back in the rear of the field. We saw him go around there. So Chugalug did spin it. I don't
Not
think
sure
he
if
hit
he
anybody.
collected anybody. Right now, Drelutz has pulled up into the lead. Romeo fell all the way to 4th off the first lap, starting the first out of 5 now.
Yes. and-
Massive run by 22 Romeo to try to get by this 45. Dirtiest Cat still sitting in 2nd. Didi still holds 5th as well. We'll see where Romeo can go if he can try to get back to this lead.
It's going to be fun to watch. The one thing... Oh, battle for the lead
Peeking
again.
inside, going to take it on the
Cheers,
38.
Splash got a
Might
huge
have a run
run,
to the
had to break
44.
it up. I will say the second pack is catching them, so watch out for Coda, the tin car who had a horrible restart. Remember, he was inside the top 5 earlier, so he has a good car. He just had a horrible restart, probably missed the gear, so he's got back inside the top 10 here. As Pure Splash, another one of those guys who's, I think, sitting
2
10th.
laps
He's
through.
actually comfortable in the points. He's currently sitting 8th in points, so he's just looking to build on his resume and actually pretty much lock himself in the playoffs here, trying to get some points. I don't know how to...
Mountain Ranger returning to this front pack, fighting next to Didi on that outside with a
Here comes
massive
Dirtiest
run.
and
They pull
Pure.
forward. Romeo back to the lead. Run from Dirtiest Cat, trying to get to 2nd in front of Dreludz.
Yeah, definitely. You see Dirtiest Cat been sitting 2nd or 3rd. He's been inside the top 5. We said earlier in the broadcast that he's battled for the top 5. He just hasn't had the finishes he wanted.
22 with a late move
17.
to block.
17 to go.
He almost had Dirtiest Cat on his outside there, making a run.
Yeah, but Pure Splash sitting in 4th. As you see, Mountain Ranger on the top lane with Drelutz. The outside lane is not getting the momentum we saw earlier with Didi. That's what I can tell you right now. There
There
be
goes
some
3
fuel
wide for the
saving.
lead. Splits them. The 38 gonna check up hard.
Oh, they're
They're
gonna
gonna go 4 of 5
Oh.
wide back there behind in the 2nd.
Yeah,
Now
the 3
Pure
wide
Splash is
still.
gonna try to make a run for the lead.
I think I'm gonna check Didi if he's just fuel saving a little bit.
One
In
more
the
lap
corner.
of the 22 screen time here. But I still might even be sitting on him as I'm watching this battle.
You know, he's not
Pure
not
Splash
Exo.
moving up.
He is not like Exo. So he passed the commentator's demons. So he passed the test. He's got one more lap though. I will say you have to pass the full test.
It looks
So
like
we'll
it's
see if he
helping him
survives
as he
it.
pulled away from the pack there for a second going into turn 3. Pure Splash going to move forward, but a really good dive by that 22 is going to pull away.
I mean, you can
17
stay
needs
on
to
him
pull
at
some
this
draft
point.
to keep with him because right now he's starting to
He's
drive
starting
away.
to drive away. And Pure Splash and Dirtiest Cat, here they
So,
come.
The redeem has concluded, but I'm still on him to watch this battle.
Pure Splash trying to make a move. Corner will go back. Yes. The person I said who would fuel save is fuel saving. He is going in neutral. So watch the 16 of Didi's. If there's no caution card, he could potentially win the stage. And put a few good cars a lap down if they're not.
It would put a
Careful.
lot of cars lap down, but I want to say he might drop off and let some people have laps back if it comes to it.
Would he? Oh yeah, he's not a he's like not going for points, but at that point I'd be ruthless. Screw them kids.
That's what I say. All right, so we are sitting with 14 to go. He's actually 2 laps to the good on fuel, but keep in mind with the fall off, it can change.
Yeah, you get around 3 laps of runoff, so you definitely want to save at least 4 laps. If you're
we are, again, 14 to go. Romeo leads. Pure Splash fighting on the outside now, making a run. He has a lead for a split second into 3. Fighting on the outside still.
I don't think
no
Pure Splash or Dirtiest Cat are saving. I don't know if Romeo's saving as well.
Not. Nobody up here is, except for that 16.
Who's keeping really good pace while also putting it in neutral, which is surprising.
Because he's managing the draft. To get a massive run and then let it roll.
Yep, that's exactly what I would do.
38 massive push to that 17 on the outside. Gonna put them side by side again.
Gonna try to hold him up and side draft him to slow down momentum here. Just Pure Splash get a good run off here.
Coming up to 12 to go once they hit the line. The 44 Dreludes still down to the bottom to push this 22 forward.
You can see the gap between Didi and the 44. You can see the gap, and then you see Didi catch up and then let off. Does he do it this time around? He does not shift the neutral, so Didi is pushing. Watch for him to make a move here.
He might be trying to find where his thing switches.
No, he's going for the move. No, he just got around Dreludes, so Dreludes is going to fall into the middle lane.
Split him 3 wide in the middle.
24 Coda
down.
44. No, he cannot, so he's going to be stuck in the middle lane.
Oh,
it's going to be a pinball.
King Coda almost went around there. Almost 4 wide back there behind these guys for 4th place.
As the top 2 have pulled away. Look at that gap. Top 2 have a little bit of a gap between 3rd place right now. There's another guy in mid-pack of this saving fuel.
Here comes Dreludes. Watch the run. Where does he take it? He goes down under the 16, tries to get down on the 22. He blocks. 38 down on the 44. On a little bit.
Oh, apron. Yeah,
he's going to go up and pull the 17 backwards. Yeah, watch the 18 on the high lane. He's stalking up there. Going to try to get by this 38 soon.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be watching, but Romeo is blocking the 16.
At the line as they hit
10 to go.
10 to go.
For stage number 2. Comical.
Mountain Ranger on the high side. The 44 had to check up, throws up, pushes the 16 and 18 out wide.
24 on the apron. Watch out for him.
That is going to leave the 22 to be a sitting duck. 24 saves it.
I told you earlier, he hit the apron on exit there, so he lost a lot of speed and hit the apron, got loose. Here comes Dirtiest Cat.
On the apron, watch it.
The apron, watch it.
He's good.
He kept it straight, at least, for this moment. He's not like me, where you lose the apron, spin it out, and then cause a huge pileup. Oh, contact between Didi and
16, he
Dirtiest.
is good.
Here comes the battle for the lead. Here comes
He's just painting.
38.
They're just painting. Romeo down on the inside of the 38. Dirtiest Cat trying on the outside once again. Does not get it done and crossbacks over to the bottom. I'm going to try to build a run down the backstretch. Try to stay ahead of this 44 and 17. Follows the 22 down. Goes back up. Oh, tries a crossover.
3 wide.
That's going to almost put them 4 wide behind him.
3 wide. Didi, Hidden Truth, Comical back here with Pure Splash in the middle between Mountain Ranger and... Oh,
44 in the 17.
Pure Splash!
He is okay.
That's only
Pure
one
Splash
car.
is okay. Not even one car. Just massive contact with the wall and then the door of the 44, and they are good.
Oh, here we go. Didi stuck on the outside lane. That's not where you want to be. Here we go. Down the backstretch. Oh, Dreludes makes some contact.
Good gap for the lead right now. Bouncing back and forth between lanes to keep them side by side and side drafting for second.
It's working, but does he have enough fuel?
Yes, keep in mind, some of these guys might not
Run
make
out.
it on fuel, but we know the 16 should be the one to the good.
I'll check it this time by. He should be. As he goes 3 wide here, 7 to go with 9 laps of fuel. He changes.
He is 2 to the good. I'm not positive on the other guys. If they make it, it would be on the limit.
Definitely, as you see, he can probably still save a little bit down the backstretch.
45 and
gonna get a run
38
here.
side by side, outside being pushed by Mountain Ranger and Didi.
With no other
Comical
help.
is back in the picture here, peeking into the top 5, pushing that 38 down to the
Here we
bottom,
go
3 wide for
here.
third.
I was gonna say, as Mountain Ranger goes to the middle lane with Didi's help as the 45 hidden truth. Here we go.
Comical
making, he's lurking. Look at Trout. He's also trying
6
to make a
laps
move.
to go, last chance for caution.
Last chance for caution as you see them in
Didi 3 by 3.
Comical runs the
the
outside
high
lane.
side, Comical, yep, on the high. 38 Dirty's
the
Cat
help of
with
Didi.
Trout on him.
Oh!
Proto's back in the picture.
Here comes Didi, goes to the middle lane as Proto in the team car. Oh, slides to the
38
track,
goes up
Didi
a
in
little bit.
38. This might be some contact here if Trout hits him. Oh, Dirty is...
Oh, Dirty's Cat and Trout
spins
there,
Trout
close.
around, down mid road.
Trout gets taken out again.
So just
Dirtiest
unlucky.
Cat falls to the rear of the field after that. I believe that was him acknowledging his mistake. Pulls out of the pack.
Banksy
Now
made some
with
contact with the
5 to go, no more cautions. Romeo fighting
stage
with
final.
Didi again. Here
Yep.
comes the 18. He's going to send
18
it
to the
3
bottom.
wide.
3 wide
Good
entering.
dive down to the bottom.
3-4.
Clears the 22 and 16. But
He's
he's
gonna
going to go
slide
up for crossover.
He's gonna slide up 3
3
wide,
wide
for the
again.
lead. With the help of Banksy, the 22 is going to be able to clear Didi and the 18 of Mountain Ranger, potentially.
It'll be 4
Yes,
to
he
go,
can.
stage 2.
Does 22 block? Oh, they stack up in the bottom lane here. 44 gets out of the line. Here comes Banksy on the outside lane. Stack up. Contact between Didi and Banksy as Banksy slows up massively to stack out the field behind him. Coming to 4 to go. Coming to 3 to go.
Yeah, coming to 3.
3 wide for third place
Proto
here.
stuck in the middle.
Comical
Comical
outside
joining
lane.
the outside.
Top 2 are going to pull away at this point. As Didi is holding on to the outside lane, he's going to come down in front of Banksy. Oh, he just got a big run. Here comes Didi. Oh, 44
Oh, watch
turns
that
out of
44.
fuel.
He has to pit. 44 had to pit. Here's where
Outside lane.
we
Here
were
we go,
talking about
Didi.
that some can't make it on the fuel.
Yes, I was going to say 3 to go. When does the 22 come down pit road?
Or do they tank it out?
Is
Because
he
as
out of
long as you
fuel?
can make the white flag, you don't go a lap down.
Is the 22 out of fuel? Why did he check up so hard?
He might be calling to pit here.
It looks like as Didi has pulled away massively from the pack.
Didi
watching
is
that.
going to make it on the stage no
We know
matter
he's
what
good.
happens with him. Watching for anybody to go
22
down. He
is
stays
not
out.
entering pit road. He stays out.
He's staying safe. He has to save. 22 is saving.
2 to go for stage number 2.
Romeo is saving fuel.
Look at Banksy trying to make some moves, trying to catch back up to the 16. Yeah, Romeo.
Everybody calmed down so fast.
I
once we
know.
got
Realize you got to save fuel here. As Comical and Dirtiest Cat are almost out of fuel.
Didi arrow blocking on the 10. They're catching up to the 9 car beat odds. I'd imagine a bunch of others had pit off camera. So they'll be catching those guys soon.
As Proto
There's a
takes
few
up
out
a third.
front.
Battle for the lead though, I think. Oh, Didi. Oh,
Pretty
20
much,
car,
he
Go
is
around.
cutting.
Biscuit
He's
and
cutting the
Go-Dog
draft
around.
for that 10 as the last lap of the stage.
So there was pure splash. Got
22
involved.
cars out of gas.
He's fully out, but he's on white flag, so no worries of going a lap down.
We're gonna have to
But
watch.
will
Can Banksy
lose
get
out on
there?
a bunch of stage points.
Here comes Banksy. Gets a run. Coming in 3 and 4. Watch out. You might have a move here. Can Banksy get
See
the
if he
rod
can get it.
corner?
I don't think he was able to get down
I
in
don't think
time.
he's gonna get
The
it.
draft isn't going to come in.
Does Didi allow him
Didi
to win
going
the
to
stage?
stay strong. Does he back off? He backs
Yes,
off.
he does. Who got it?
And I think he gave it to the 10.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
He-
Didi still won it.
Didi still takes
Out
the
of
stage.
gas.
Try to give it to the 10. 18
45.
is also out of gas.
30.
A lot of cars out of fuel coming to the line.
Does this give someone a
A few people did get
lap?
pass coming through pit road and stuff in the lapped. But it's going to be the 16 of Didi stage win. 10 car of Banksy, 34 of Proto, 45 of Hidden, 38 of Dirtiest Cat, top 5 stage 2.
No. Dirtiest Cat fell back to 7th.
The 17
Oh,
and the
did?
24
Okay.
are out of gas trying to coast.
45,
Looks
Comical
like.
finished 5th, Trout had finished 6th. So Trout, after we saw that incident, he finished 6th after that wreck that we saw.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Good
surprising.
rebound for Trout
Good
then.
rebound. If he can repair the damage. I don't think he repaired his damage. So, still a
sense.
sixth though, out of all that incident, whatever happened to him, that's so surprising. So it'd
We'll say
be
the top 10 is still on the lead lap.
Mets!
And
Mets
fan
finished
picked up a
fifth.
stage point.
Blitz in the 3 car, he finished 9th, so Mountain Ranger
Blitz
finished
wrecked
8th.
earlier in the stage, I want to say.
Blitz and the 19 wrecked earlier in the stage, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow,
So-
24, King Coda dropped to 16th.
Oh my god.
Alright, so a good few front runners stuck in the rear of the field as they roll
Are
off
underway
for
for
stage
number
3. GD pulls out in front of the 10 already. We have 38 laps
To go.
in stage number 3, so still a one-stop
I
race.
expect Didi to save. Remember, only if they save.
It is, no, this is in fact, one-stop race. Because you'll get about 19 to 22, so it's not a worry being at 44.
Okay, it's good to hear. So we should not have a worry. 44, I mean 22, you can get 22 laps of fuel potentially.
Up to 22, yep.
Okay.
And we saw people running out there, so expect a 21 green flag run if possible.
I think Didi, his game plan is probably to drop back here. But
He is playing it safe. He does not need to push right now. Car on the wall.
Car on the wall, who was it? We're going to go back there. I'm going to
17, and he stopped.
go pure splash.
I will say that's given the 10 car
He's not.
the lead, and they have stayed single file out back here. Comical holds second with Trout in third.
Yeah, Trout and Comical, biggest movers from that big wreck. Mets inside the top 10. He's trying to make some moves. Look at him. He just got out of line there. Come on, Mets. Get inside the top 10, baby. Run your shit. As you see, top 5 still, though. 34 Proto holds on to 5th place, as the 22 of Romeo. He was involved. He ran out of fuel, remember. So he's going to have to save some fuel here. So he's running the top
Well, he
lane.
wouldn't have to.
Oh, contact! They save it. Good save, boys. I look for Go Dogs. He was involved in the wreck late. This is a huge field right here. Dre Ludes sent 3 wide with Mountain Ranger and Didi on his inside. He's stuck in the middle. As the 77 Mets fan trying to make his move to inside the top 10 as well.
What are you looking at? Oh, yeah, there he is. I see Mets fan.
Yeah. You see him?
Oh, 4 car in pit road.
4 car of... I think that's...
Drip.
Drip. Yes, SRT Drip. Oh, 38 checks up. Gonna slow up the field.
He does get split through the middle, so he will join the inside. No, he stays in the middle.
Oh, 22 blocks. 22 takes over the lead as Didi goes through the middle lane of Banksy and Romeo. As Banksy's gonna fall all the way back inside. He's stuck on the top lane. 3 wide here is Banksy on the middle, top lane. Mountain Ranger in the middle, and then Proto on the bottom. And here comes Pure Splash as well on the bottom lane. As they're gonna single out and goes double file now.
Once again, with Romeo and Didi side by side for the lead. Comical is still holding on this back bumper of the 22.
Ghost Tech up pit road. So Ghost Tech is making an early pit stop. Something has happened to him. This pack is still big, but there's a few cars who've fallen off. The 12 car of Foles Gold, currently the bubble line. 43 of Chugalug, and the 11 car have fallen off the lead pack of Wolfie. So they've fallen off the lead pack, so they will probably not be in contention unless a caution comes out here. As Comico looks, hits the apron, watch out! He may get loose here. As he falls in between multiple cars in the middle lane. He's going to be trapped there for a little bit. A lot of cars on the top and bottom lane as Banksy tries to get around and can Comical fill in. Yes, he does. Gets loose,
Preludes
but
to
does
the
fill
bottom. 3 wide for the
Prelude
lead
sends
as
it
he
down,
flies on
clears
by.
the lead. 2 cars, stops in front of the 22. That's going to give the
Oh,
16 a
stacks on
run
the
to the
field.
outside, side by side for the lead now.
in. Yeah, I just saw that. You see Spotted step in for a minute. Hello, Spotted. How you doing?
I'm just listening to
3
y'all.
wide for the lead. The 44
Hey, you should join us.
Proto making a run with 32 laps to go, stage 3.
Oh, Prelude's on the apron. Look out. See this go
Close,
around?
as well as the 22
Oh,
with the touch.
Saves it.
Saves it.
Woo.
He definitely got a little loose there because he fell back in front of that 19. But now Didi holds the top Proto down to the second lane, or second in the low lane. 10 car, Banksy up to the front.
As you have the 17 of Pure Splash trying to put Banksy and Romeo to the front. As Didi decides to go to the top lane again. As Pure Splash abandons it but gets sent 3 wide. And here comes Trout on the bottom lane. As Pure Splash slides up the track as the 3 car is going to the top lane.
Into the
It's not
wall.
worked out, and it hits the wall. That was not what you wanted, Bizarro. Romeo looked, could
Close
not get the
contact
move. Here
out back
comes
20, 24, and 3, I believe it was. They keep it going though.
Commodores holding on to the back of this pack. Bizarro, Dirtiest Cat, some other contenders that we saw involved in that huge wreck at the end of stage number 1. They're looking to get back inside the top 5 again. Here's also another guy that we saw involved in that huge wreck at the end there.
The 19, he was on
Trout,
a single wreck, but he was knocked to the back of the field.
Now he's top
Been
5.
about on every stage in, so he's back up here once again, right in front of the 18 of Mountain Ranger.
He's just hoping something like that doesn't happen again. I mean, if
Didi
that
back to the lead, push from Romeo, almost has a 34 clear, still on the outside.
I see that. Here comes Romeo and Didi, the 2 strongest cars of the night on the top lane. Proto and Drelutes trying to get in for the win tonight as well. With Trout, who's been unlucky, but there's always an opportunity. If you're up front at the end.
I will say, our 4 strongest cars of the night and ranked 1, 2, 3, 4 are sitting 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
a
Drelutes
big
hits
check up by a
34,
few of
4
them.
wide for the lead.
Gonna go 4 wide for the lead.
Here we go. Who does Trout help? On the apron goes Drelutes.
Proto backs out. Here comes the 45 to the outside.
There's help on every lane right now, so they're going to stay 3 wide for a little bit. Proto goes to the middle lane. As the 45 of Hidden Truth slides up with Pure Splash on his inside.
3 by 3 by 3 by 3 by 3.
The help has gone away from Didi as Didi slides in front of Proto and Pure Splash. As they have 28 to go.
28 to go, still outside the window.
Before we end, Camel, we gotta say white flag, not final lap. We messed up in that, alright?
I didn't.
Promise you gonna
I
say
don't
that?
know.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Alright. Oh, damn it. I brought it on the mood. I'm sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about. I say white flag or final lap.
You
On
say
the final lap.
Final lap does not sound right. It's white flag. It's NASCAR.
Well.
It's NASCAR. You say white flag. That's just my opinion. What do you think, Spotted? Mid-race.
White flag.
See, Spotted agrees. See, Camo, you're in the wrong here.
But I mean, final lap literally is just the white flag. It's the same thing. To
Yeah,
level
yeah.
it out there a little bit.
White flag just sounds better, you know? Alright, back from that, Romeo still holds the lead on the top lane with Didi, but look at Drelutes trying to propel himself into first place with the help of Trout. They might go 3
Didi
wide
loves
here.
his outside.
He does.
Doesn't matter if he has help or not. He wants to run up there. Gonna keep his 44 close on the bottom.
Gonna hold him down there.
A lap car going through 1 and 2 here, coming out of 2.
That is Ghost
Ghost
Tech
Tech.
in the 5 car. I told you earlier, as the 22 of Romy gets loose here, he has to check up a little. Here comes the top lane here, potentially. They do not get the run I expected there, as the push from the bottom lane is so much quicker as Blitz, the 3-car, back inside the top 5. Look at him pushing the outside lane here. Trying to move himself up to the field. As Banksy and Prier splash as well. Oh, Trey Lutz, 19 get collected. 19 saves it again. Can he collect it again and get back in line? He does. So that was so close to another incident. But luckily they save it. So Dre Lutz gets loose, falls back to 3rd. As the 3-car blitz making himself through the field. Making a name for himself tonight. Trying to get himself inside the top 5 after having he finished 9th in stage 2, but it was not present during stage number 1. But he is trying to prove
Bizarre
himself.
Smoke following down in the below lane, making a run into the top 5, following Dre Ludes.
But the top lane has
push
massive.
Well.
Oh, here comes DD on the bottom lane. Side draft the 22. Can he clear him? Going to 1. As they all slide up the track,
Bizarre
everyone's
missed the
sliding.
bottom. The 19 tried to let him in, but too far.
DD on the apron.
Oh my
saves
god,
it.
he caught some grass. I saw the dust.
What a
That
save.
was almost very bad. It was
That
right
could have been horrible. Luckily he
Look
saved
at Bizarre with a massive run down on the inside. Almost clears 3 cars on the apron. Allen was close. He's going to fall back behind the 10 car, but a push from the 16 is going to keep him in it.
Yeah, and here, oh, Bizarre looks, oh, he kills the 16 noses. DD in the
And
grass,
DD is around.
He saved it off the wall.
He
He
kept,
That was
kept it on the
crazy.
wall. Kept
That was
going, no
wild.
damage, but he is well off the field now.
His tires are probably worn as well, because he had to keep it off the wall, so his tires would probably be ruined if it was real life.
So now he is hoping for a
The 9
caution.
car,
'Cause
look out the
they
5
will
car.
be entering the fuel window soon.
There's a lap car
as
here.
well as catching this lap car.
That's going to be an issue off the corner. There's going to be a lap car in the top lane's vicinity if they choose to take the top lane here. Will they use the lap car as a pick, as a draft partner?
Let's see.
Let's see how they use the lap car here. Oh, lap car Brox! 22 of Romeo! Oh god, this might slow him up. Will he go out of the way here? He's not moving, he's blocking. We'll go up to the leader. So Ghost Tech officially gets out of the way now.
Goes
He's
to the
running
top
lane.
side now. Romeo and Dreludes have pulled away from the rest of the field.
I think Ghost Tech is trying to try to file in here, try to get in this pack. If he believes he has the car, yes, that's exactly what he's doing right now. So a lap car inside the top 5 pack. That'll be fun to watch. We'll see what kind of chaos or non-chaos this creates. As he goes to the top lane, Dirtiest Cat follows him, or AK 10 car, my bad. Dirtiest Cat, he's currently, I don't know if he's in this pack right now. I think he is.
We are
Oh,
inside
Banksy
of the fuel
Banksy
window
look,
currently.
first match. They saved it!
They're okay back there.
Oh my god.
But
It's
keep in
getting
mind, everybody is in the fuel window, so if we have any pit stops now, they will be able to make it to the end.
Ooh, 10 car and 77 of Mets get together.
I just know some people still have about 2 to 3 laps left on their fuel, so pit stops are coming in close, but not just yet.
Not just yet. Exactly, and Romeo comfortably. He has a gap here. I mean, he's comfortably in the
Also,
lead right
DD
now.
goes in first from 18th place.
So it's 22
Again,
laps.
we're
There's
just
21
waiting on a
remaining.
caution to save his race.
There is a chance he could save here. Now, I don't know if his tires will last. Do you think he tries to save and potentially get a save his race and get top 5 here? That's
Nobody
saving.
needs to save fuel here.
Oh, here they come down pit road.
Here we go. A good few leaders. The 18 tags it back to 45. I believe that just made the 45 speed from the 18.
18 is off pit road though. So the 18 lost a lot of time as well as his AI went off the pit road and came back on. But DD did pit a lap earlier than the leaders.
Yes.
Exactly a lap earlier. But we're going to be watching this lead pack as Dreludes, your current leader, has a huge gap between himself and the next few cars in front of him, Trout.
I would imagine every car in this pack is going to be pitting here. They're all diving down to that
Here they
bottom.
come.
The 5
Watch out
going
for
to go
contact.
by and get his lap back. Oh, watch the
let's
14.
see
They keep it
slides.
clear. 4 wide going in. It looked
Okay.
like everyone made it through clean.
Yeah, it did look
And
like
our
that.
current leader is the 38 who stayed out with the 5 car. We see him just leaving out in front of everybody else. Right there with that lap car.
The 45 as well has stayed out. I'm pretty sure.
No, the
Am I-
45 just left. He
Hey, bro.
pit on the first cycle.
Got it. Thank you. So, is it 38? Did he pit? Is he coming down pit road?
He
He's
is
coming down pit
pitting
road
now, and the 5 car just
Oh, the 5
brake
car
checks
loses
the
it!
45,
Oh, God, what a
sends
wreck.
him in the air.
He's on his side. He's on his side.
That's going.
That's
Oh, he
gonna-
got hit again. I think. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a caution.
He's on his side on
Guaranteed.
my
Down
screen.
pit road.
Good lord, what does this do? As Mets passing everyone. Look at Mets.
Well, hold on. I don't know if he's the lead
Who's
lap
the
or
leader?
not.
Is he the lead lap? Nets was on the lead lap when they came down pit road.
It still shows the 38, but I imagine they're racing back to the line,
They
if
are
not
racing
already
back to
on
the
it.
line. Wouldn't that
Current
give the
leader is
38
still
the
that
leader?
38 car.
He crossed the line there. That was right before the line. That was coming back to caution.
Romeo lagged out. I
Romeo.
think. No. Wait.
22?
Nope, he's moving. No, he's
No,
moving. Okay.
he went down pit road after throwing Ghost Tech up into the air.
Oh.
Yeah. So
So
the
who's your
38
leader?
is
16.
leaving pit road. Still
38 should be your
lead,
leader. 38's gonna be the leader.
And
He won the race back.
that is caution.
He won the race back, and that could be Mets in second place. Mets was on the lead lap. I'm not even lying to you. Mets and Dirtiest Cat are the leaders of this race.
Wow.
Blitz inside the top 5. He's top 5 now. This just shaked up the
Wow.
whole race.
Am I
But-
even lying to you, Brent?
No, I'm surprised.
He
Mets-
goes, am I even lying?
The Mets, like, Camel's like, Mets is not on the lead. My man is on the lead lap. That man has been priding himself. He's been on the lead lap all race, alright? He's been impressive.
He's doing
So-
good. He's doing good.
He's doing good, but I just cursed him. I'm sorry, Mets. I just cursed you to finish outside the top 20. So, I apologize. I just cursed you.
This
Where
man's
are
gonna go win on his first race. At least he better. I
don't
think they're
think pits are
closing
open.
pits for now, getting everybody set up.
Yeah,
caught
Ghost
back
Tech getting
up.
his lap back. Well, this is gonna be one hell of a
Unless
restart.
some don't even have to pit because they just left.
I mean, Dirtiest Cat, I think they're all gonna come back down pit road. Fresh tires, you know? Would you pit?
I mean, the
If everyone
38
pits.
left pit road
As soon as the caution came
under
out.
caution.
So he's
So
literally.
I don't see him pitting.
I would. I don't know why, but I would pit.
I don't know. I
Marty
don't
in
see
the
the
chat.
38 pitting whatsoever.
I think he's talking about you, Bren. He said, LOL,
What?
gotta love the adrenaline.
Hey, my man, Mets being top 5 is something that we have to be proud about, alright? That man, he needs his win. I don't know if it's going to come tonight, but he's got to be aggressive here, and I want to see Mets finish top 10 at least. He can get a top 10 here. But Dreludes, Proto, Didi. You know who this gives a chance, Cam? But this gives Didi an opportunity.
Yes.
Trouthead. Where did Trouthead fall all the way back to?
Didi currently sitting 15th with some nose damage, so I'd imagine he's pitting
I will
again to get
say-
that fixed and get back into it.
This gives Comical a good opportunity to win the race as well. He's sitting inside the top 10 as well. I think this gives an opportunity to Dirtiest Cat, who we saw running inside the top 5 earlier. He's been inside the top 5 all night, especially during the stages. As we come down to pit road, who's going to pit? Dirtiest Cat stays out. Mets fan stays out. I think Mets pitted,
A good amount of
Nobody's pitting.
everybody stays out.
except the back markers.
Yeah, I
Didi,
don't call them back marks.
Pinstroop,
Just cars
and
in the
Biscuit.
backfield.
Oh, wait. Didi's around.
Didi didn't pit.
He missed pit road entrance. He's not going to pit here. There
Wait.
he goes.
No, he
missed
is.
Pit road
He
entrance.
was contemplating about doing it or not.
And he missed it. and
I
then
saw
came
him
back down.
stop.
Didi, just pit, bro. You need that repair. All right. So, I'm gonna
So
use
that
one.
we are currently 15 to go. If we stack up and go green this time, we will be 14 laps to go in stage 3 to the end.
An exciting race thus far, Kama.
It has. We've seen a lot of 3x3 racing. At one point, we were 4 wide for the lead. A lot of lead changes, especially from the 16 and 22 back and forth. Maybe not a lot of different leaders, but we've had a good, like, 20 lead changes from 2 cars alone.
Yeah, they've really been battling it out here up in the front. I've been trying to switch between, actually, the POVs are kind of lined up nice. I've been able to go from front pack to mid pack and switch to camera. Yep. That way I can
Everyone's kind of stayed around where they qualified.
Mm-hmm. Curious to see how this 77 does up front here.
I hope he doesn't back himself out knowing he's not in here for points and just kind of racing the race. So hopefully he puts up a fight for these guys. Hello, Romeo. What are you doing there? He's going down to pit again. So now Romeo and Didi, our 2 strongest cars of the night, going to be starting in the rear of the field. As they come up to choose, Dirtiest Cat going to be...
Really surprised that the
I side?
pit road was open.
I believe they just opened it again for choose. I know some leagues do that. Was that choose? Nobody's stacked up. Oh, I think we had some cars that needed to get back into line, so they passed off a lap. And I believe we should be choosing this time, so taking some laps down.
Go Brad, go
Should
Brad,
be
go Brad.
13 to go.
Says Slight Savage. What's
Yep.
up, Savage?
Oh,
That would be our 77
hoping-
Mets.
I'm hoping Mets doesn't do what I think he's probably gonna do here. I'm hoping he
And play
actually,
it safe and like back off and let them race.
I'm
That's
hoping
what
he doesn't-
I had
I'm
mentioned
hoping.
it too.
I'm hoping he doesn't do that. Mets,
And
bro, if
I-
you do that, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna crap on
I
you all
had
week.
the same exact concern. I hope he goes up here and tries to fight for this now that he's up
Fight
here.
for Mets. Mets, don't you dare pussy out, brother. I need to see
is
you
it-
win.
Jeez, bro.
If he does, hey,
you-
he better
hey.
not drop out. I need to
All
see
right.
him win. He needs to
Moving
get his
on
win
from-
now.
From that word.
He needs to get his win out. Who cares?
Shut up.
Twitch
Who
does.
cares?
Anyways, Mets.
Twitch does. Who's cares?
Th-
Say it.
Mets. Is he friends with Didi King?
I don't know.
I was gonna say if he's friends
yeah.
with Didi, I think he backs out here.
Well,
Didi
Didi's
seems
in
to
the
be-
rear of the
Didi's in
field.
the-
Didi's
Didi's
kind of
top
going to give
five.
someone else the win anyway as well.
Well,
We'll
I'm
see what
saying
happens.
I don't
I'm
think Didi
saying
will give it to
because,
someone else.
be a nice guy.
Some of these names up here are pretty insane. Beat odds, Bizarre Smoke, Mets
Here we
fan.
go. To the line.
We'll see what
Dirtiest
they can
Cat
do.
leads the green. Here we go.
Ooh.
They are underway.
Big jump at the 38 actually.
Mets actually
I
got a
think
good
he went
jump
before
Does
the line.
Mets jump down here. Mets should drop down as soon as he can. He does not. He
will
stays on the top
not.
lane.
So the 44 will get going. A few cars down the apron to begin. They are okay
Here
out
comes
back.
Trailers. Here comes a massive run here.
Dreludes up
He's
into
decided
second.
to
Bizarre
push.
Smoke into fourth, pushing that
Mets.
77 by. Here comes the 22.
Here comes Mets. Huge
Or the
push.
34. That's the 34.
34. Proto makes contact with Mets. No. Come on, Mets.
He's still
No,
here.
it's
He's still
the car.
here.
He's still here.
He's still
Come on.
here.
Man. We got this. We got this. Come on. All right. So leader is Dirtiest Cat coming to. What can you go if I'm not mistaken?
Should be 12.
12 to go.
We ran a good, 12 to go. We ran a good amount
Dirtiest
of
Cat
caution laps
though.
there.
He's trying to get himself a win. We said earlier. He watches the streams. Jay. He's also in Suspect Nation. He's not a member, but he once Wreckfest with us on Wednesdays, so he's another one to watch. An underdog also. We're trying to root for him as well. So if anyone Dreludes your pick spotted, maybe you finally get your pick to win.
I'm rooting for that black and gold car. I wouldn't mind seeing the 38 take a win either, though. Or Proto. Or Trout. I don't think I've seen any of those guys win. Or
This
Mountain Ranger.
entire
five.
top 10, I would love to see get a win. Do you see
Yeah,
some of
I was
these
gonna
names
say,
in here?
Yeah,
You got Comical running off the back rear of this pack. Beat odds, your last season winner here at Michigan, who's been running
Mountain
pretty well
Ranger,
throughout the season.
Trout.
Just falling short. Mountain Ranger, yep, the 10 car of Banksy, who's had some really good races in the past this season. bunch of these guys deserve a win. Bizarre sitting in the field, just about to catch. Mets fan with him. Go Dogs in line, right in front of Romeo.
Go Dogs as well, but battle for the lead. Here comes Drelutz on the bottom lane of Dirtiest Cat with Trout. Trout's going to help him out here. 9 to go.
They're going to stack them up and keep everybody close
This
together.
is gonna stack up the field,
Splash
yes.
and Mets fan at the tail of this full field. I
will
believe this is
say-
your entirety top 15.
Yeah, because DD is in that pack. Oh, they stack up. 3 wide. Comical gets loose.
Whoa! There goes Comical
Go
around in front of the
Go
field.
on,
That's going to be a
come on.
caution.
Bike car gets hit. That
Who
is
got collected? I think Mets fan made it
car.
through, but might have got damaged. But the 44,
Battle for the lead,
Drelutz
race
in the
back
lead
here.
in front of the 38.
Here comes the race back. Proto tries to push his teammate of the 38 of. Race back to the line.
Drelutz races it to the line. Dirtiest Cat second. I'm not sure who's in third. They've spaced out. We'll see when they stack up. But now, with under 10 to go, do we see these front cars pitting? Because we ran a good few laps here.
Is no, but I think someone will do it. I will say, someone who's lurking, we're not broadcasting
The 43
it.
car does slam to the
DD
back of the
is sitting
24.
8th. DD is sitting 8th. And Romeo's in 7th. I'm watching those two on this restart. They're going to be fun to watch.
Chugalug just gave 24 at King Coda a blast from the past.
Oh,
Back in the
damn.
field here.
Man, that's a good word to use, I guess. Blast from the past is wild.
Yeah. I don't know what happened between them. Maybe he just slowed down late, but he definitely gave him a shot.
Disappoint you, Mets, but you tried your best there, so I won't give you 2 craps about it, alright? You didn't give it up like I thought. I was impressed, alright?
All right. Well, let's see what happens on pit calls. Who from the front's going to go
Who
in?
comes in? Who
Drelutz.
doesn't?
Drelutz, the leader, the 19,
That
follows the
makes it
18
more.
and a bunch of others in the backfield.
Oh!
That's going to leave a good few out on track. That's going to
Splash,
be the
B-Dots, Prettiest Cat, not
Proto, Cat, B-Nods,
Will this cost him?
Romeo, Splash, and is that the 45?
Yeah, 45? Let me get over to that number real quick. That is the 45 of... Yeah, that is the
Hidden
45.
Truth.
Hidden Truth, yep.
So 6 cars stay out on
Tire
their
wear
tires.
is
It will
essential.
be, I believe, 6 to go, if not 5 to go.
Banksy
When
does
they
not win the
send
race
it.
off pit road, so B-Dot, or not B-Dots, the 44 wins the race off pit road. I'm
Jay
going to
Lubes.
look for these guys who just went pit road. Fool's gold. He's on fresh tires. I expect this backpack to make some momentum here. They're going to gain a lot of time on the front pack.
If Drelutz can keep out of the wrecks and stuff,
I think
I think
Because-
it's time to go. His car is going to be the best.
Keep in mind with some of this tire difference here, there's only 6 cars in front of them that have older tires, and
Yes.
5 laps is a long time for here
Yes,
in
a
Michigan.
long
40
time.
seconds a lap.
Someone's going to be heartbreaking after tonight. I would just say that right now.
All right, and they're stacking up.
Someone,
Romeo back into the top 5. He sits second row. Or, no, sorry, he's up at the front row. That's Proto in the second row. So Romeo, one of the fastest cars tonight, sits
on
second.
older tires,
DD
though.
just barely outside the top 10 currently. They're going to run up to the line. Keep an eye on the 44, highest car on 4 tires.
Yeah, I'm going to be watching Drelutz. I should probably pay for that, but Drelutz going to be the one to watch. I'm going to keep on him in this restart. And they are underway. Here we go. With only 7 to go in the race, do fresh tires prevail over old tires? I will say, Fool's gold. He's currently sitting behind Drelutz. He's on fresher tires as well. He might be 2 tires. As DD on the apron gets loose, hits Coda back there. That's going to affect... They did not wreck, so that's not going to affect anything. So no caution is going to be called, but here we go. Can Drelutz make up the time now? This is the time to go. As
Romeo's
22 of
pushed to
Romeo
the
takes
lead in front of Cat. Proto
That is
trying to
so-
follow in the low
34
lane.
Proto.
B-Dodds third in line.
Pure Splash and Dirtiest Cat do not have help on the top lane, and old tires, you can't get it rolling.
Check the bottom low. Check the bottom
Oh!
row. The 44 making a move on the
Here
9.
comes DD
He's close.
on the inside lane as well. Look at him. make
DD
the moves.
flying up.
Flying as he pushes up
6
Drelutz.
laps to go.
6 laps to go.
12 in the wall hard. Multiple
oh,
cars. That's
oh,
the caution.
Caution.
That
Race
will
back to
be
the
our
line.
final caution of the
Of the
race.
night. Here we go. Race back to the line. We're watching
Romeo
this.
Romeo has gotten to the lead. Proto in second. Here comes Beat Odds with the push of the 44 of Dreludes. Still the
Yes.
highest car on 4 tires.
Here we go. 9 car slides up. Here comes Dreludes and B. Didi. Here comes
If
the
he can
18
get
of
second,
Love
that would be
Ranger.
huge.
He
Not going to get there in
cannot.
time.
Gonna cross the line. Here comes Didi on that side. He does not get there.
I don't think that's caution.
No caution is
No
out.
caution.
No caution calls, so they're going to keep going.
Here comes Didi.
Here comes the
on
16 of Didi
outside
then.
lane. What a run.
5 to
Didi
go,
gonna steal
17 in the wall in the background. He goes around, collects somebody in the backfield. Now Didi on the lead with Proto pushing the 22 forward. Mountain Rangers just got in front of Dreludes. They're fighting back here, coming up to 4 to go. I could have swore we would have one more caution.
Yeah, I know, but the 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Didi. He has
3
help from
wide for
Mountain Ranger.
second,
Look at Mountain
catching
Ranger on
that
the top
22 off
lane.
guard.
Here we go.
Ranger gonna
Uh-oh.
dive down.
2
Here
cars.
we go.
just-
Oh, huge
What a
wreck
run by
back there.
Ranger to take 4 to go.
Huge wreck behind them.
Oh yeah,
Can we
the
get
whole
it?
field, the whole front field just got taken out, and look who prevailed from that. Mets fan just sitting right here behind
no,
the
he just
front
sitting on
pack.
there. Remember, he's on fresh tires. Oh,
Another
Ryan
dive
makes
from
it
Romeo down
wide.
3 wide.
3 wide. Remember, he's on older tires. Here comes. Does this open the door for Dreludes? He's on
Stacks
the
in
high
front of
lane.
the 18. They're gonna slow them down. Stacks that low lane down. That's gonna give
Mountain Ranger on the
16.
inside lane. I'm at 3 to go.
16 room to run, but now the
Here we go.
18 pushes forward to
18 fresh
44.
tires on the bottom lane. Do they gain the momentum? Look at Ghost Tech.
I
Someone
was
who,
about to say, Ghost Tech
gonna
was a
say,
lap down with
he
these
was a
leaders
lot
at one
down.
point.
Azaka, he fell back to the lead pack, and now he's inside the top 5, potentially for a win here. 19 who's been involved in many incidents tonight. He's also inside this group. As we come to 3 to
Oh.
go, Didi.
Oh, Dreludes a little bit down. He
Dreludes.
keeps it going.
He does
18
keep it
put a
going.
late block
Oh,
on him and cut
contact.
his nose.
Here comes Dreludes. Go Dogs. That man is up here as well. He's outside the top 5, but as we come to 2
I
to
see
go,
him. I see him right behind the
Didi is
19.
controlling it. Didi is controlling the lanes very well right now. I will say that right now. 2 to go.
2 to go.
I think Didi, if he keeps controlling like he is, he may win this race. That's how good he's controlling these lanes currently.
Mountain Ranger and Dreludes are still fighting. They need to break that
They
off.
need to break
when
it
comes
up
to
and go
16.
single file. Oh,
There they
Romeo
go.
on the wall.
Draft. Trying to break draft. 18's
Here
going
we
to catch
go,
the
18.
16 coming here
Yes,
3
he's
and
going
4.
to catch him. Does he settle
Does
down?
he try to make the run?
Dreludes.
Watch out,
44's going to
Dreludes.
dive, but the 18 has a better run through this corner.
Here we go. Coming to white flag for the final time. Can Didi hold on, or can Mountain Ranger and Dreludes, as we have a lap car? Whoopee.
Bulldogs a little bit grass.
Here we go. Huge run. Here comes Mountain Ranger. Lap car.
Big run the
wide.
outside.
Woo.
Splits the
Outside
lap
lane.
car.
Here comes Ranger.
Outside.
Almost 3 wide.
5-car
Ghost
tech
Tech on the apron.
on the apron.
Didi slides up. This opens the door for Dreludes, who's going to get the run off here.
Dreludes will make this 3 wide. He will make it 3 wide if he can. He's going to push the
White
16.
flag. If he doesn't make a move here, it's going to get tight.
Side
Ghost
drafts
Tech.
the 18 to pull him back.
Ghost Tech
Oh.
contact. That might
Ghost
end
Tech
it.
moves him. Ghost Tech slides up in front. That's going to give a run to the
That
16.
gives
No
Didi.
pressure out back, but he goes high.
Let's go high. Here we go.
He holds the
That's a
momentum.
second.
Didi,
Ghost
no
Tech in the
pressure,
wall.
will take the
Oh.
win at Michigan. And Dreludes
Dreludes
holds
finished
on to
second.
second in front of
They're
the
placing
18
Mountain
of Mountain Ranger. And they wreck out behind him after the line.
Romeo comes home 4th. Trout in 5th. Dirtiest Cat finished 6th. Mets top 10, baby. 7th
Mets gets
place.
7th.
8th place to be King Coda. Go Dogs in 9th. And Banksy rounds out your top 10. So my pick 1. I'm on a roll lately, you know? I'm on a roll. I picked Irish Antola Roval. And I picked Didi for this race. Yeah, I don't need my claps from the fans. I know I'm
So
that
we-
good at picking drivers.
We found out who built the script for these leagues.
Oh crap.
I'll work on getting invites out to the top 3 here for us.
Yep, top 3. Mountain Ranger made a 3rd place. How much did he get that over 2/10? Oh, between him and Dreludes was very close. 051 to 069. Nice.
Nice. So Didi secures think it's the second one this season.
I believe it is.
It is, because he won Kansas after Sterlo's.
Yep. He stole
Yep.
Kansas.
Yeah, he stole Kansas from the homie. All right, so I think I have DD added. I don't know. I don't have him added. That's weird.
It's rude.
I don't have him added because I can't find him on my friends list.
I had him.
I do have him added. He's just not online.
He's in here.
I know. I can
Yeah.
see him now. Hello.
DD.
Well, we need to get the other homies in here as well. Give me a second.
I got it, Bren. Relax, kiddo.
And Mountain Ranger with the fastest lap again, so there's another playoff point to him.
Yeah, Mountain Ranger's trying to make the climb after missing some weeks, so he's
Grab us
But
pushing it.
also,
One special
on the
guest
points.
as well. Special for you, Bren.
Yay! I know who it is gonna be. You better join. There you are,
Nice.
buddy. Nice.
All right, everybody,
Yeah.
make sure to click the checkbox for the party chat. Include your audio.
Yes,
Listen on.
please include.
Go ahead, boys.
Alright, well, since we have 4 people in here, might as well let's do this. Let's start off with Spotted, if you want to take over our special and our third place
Hey,
finisher.
he's mine. He's mine.
Okay, sure, you can take Mets, but if you wanna start off with him.
I kind of do. Mets top 10. You had second place there. I was cheering for you. I think everyone in here was cheering for you. I'm happy you didn't take the weak approach of dropping out like you sometimes do. So I was impressed. Congrats on your top 10. What do you think of your car? And do you think you maybe could have ran for the win there? I know you pitted on the last
I think the 22 and me had a good strategy. We got bumper to bumper after the pit cycle, and then that recce. Then he got caught up in that incident. I think we had a good chance at the finish if we were able to make it to the end there. But stuff happens. But yeah, I enjoyed the car. I enjoyed the race. It was a great race. I've been watching this league for a couple months now with Camo stream and your streaming. So I was always interested. We got some guys, coming on board ODRL. So I was like, all right, I want to try this out. Messaged both admins. Is like, say if you have a part time, we'll love to do it. Don't want to do some tracks that I know I'm going to be an issue at for some people, and I knew Michigan was going to be a track where I could either stay out of the way, or if my car felt good enough, I knew it wasn't going to cost anybody. I think I made some friends tonight. And I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Cautions could happen. It's Michigan, and it was overall a very good race. And I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Yeah, it was definitely a fun one to watch from the booth as well. Congrats on your top 10. I'm going to hand it over to Spotted for third place.
All right, who got that at the line? Was it Dreludes or Mountain Ranger? They got second.
That would be Ranger.
Not Ranger.
All right, so Dreludes in the 44. You were my pick, brother.
Start with Ranger.
Wait, start with Ranger?
Ranger is third.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You guys got me.
All right, yeah, I got you. I was flipping back between you and Romeo quite a bit during the race, but you seemed to hang out around the front and the mid pack. There was an incident at some point where you and the 19 got together when going through the front stretch grass, but coming home third, not a bad night overall. Tell us a little bit about your race, man.
Yeah, honestly, obviously super happy to be top 3, third place. Ran up front, mid pack, tried to stay conservative the entire race. Obviously, apologize to number 5 there. 44 had a really good run up high, and I came low. And it happened so fast, didn't see him, and I chopped him. So apologies to number 5, man. I owe you a spot, or you owe me one next race. But yeah, I haven't raced a lot of races in this league this year. So I'm happy to come into Michigan and run well, and I drove more aggressive there in the last few laps after that green flag. So happy with the third place. So yeah.
Yeah, like I said, not a bad night overall for spinning through the front stretch grass there. I think it was 20 something to go actually is when that happened. So good recovery by you. Kept the car clean, kept it off the wall. So thanks for coming to the booth and
Appreciate it.
talking with us, man. We appreciate you.
See you guys next week. Or the
Sir.
week after. Actually, the week after. Yeah.
Yeah, because we are off next week.
Yep. Take care, guys.
All right. So we're gonna
All right.
move to Bren.
Our
Dreludes, right?
second place, Dreludes.
Hello, Dreludes. You were my pick last week. Great run. Top three like last week as well, I'm pretty sure. Congrats on your top two. Do you think you may have... Is there something that you could have done differently there to actually get closer to the 16 of DD at the end there? Do you think you could have done something a little bit different? Because I saw you guys trying to get it formed up late, but by then it was a big gap, but you almost got there. I don't know. Mhm.
Bottom cars on all sides were just a little. I was
Yeah.
behind them. I think that was like the prime spot to be in. I just couldn't get around them fast enough. But another podium, second place. Next week.
It's coming, man.
Yeah, yeah.
It's coming.
It's coming.
You'll get there.
You'll get there, sir. Stage one. Not caught. Stage two, I think I finished 11th, but yeah, couple podiums this season already, at least. So it is what it is. I just maybe one more lap on the pace. Just the way that the tech that it's set up.
We combos.
You just want to run over the cars with older tires, and I also think it's just a good spread to DD, and you're undefeated.
Yeah, still congrats on your top two. We'll see you in 2 weeks, Trey. I know you'll be back up here as well. Send over a camo for my pick. I actually picked you, DD, to win this race before pre-race, so I'm 2 for 2 so far. Yep. Camo.
Oh, right. On to one of the strongest cars of the night. It was a very long side by side battle with you and Romeo for every single restart and through the stage ends. You gave up, I believe, stage one. You tried to give up stage two, but you took that one and came out with the win. It's like I said, a top three car the whole night with you, the 44, that 22, the 18, a bunch of others. I saw you were four wide at some parts for the lead, 3 by 3 by 3 throughout the field. So a very great race to watch here, and a very good win for you. It was fun to watch. What do you have to take away from tonight after the probably minimal cautions? I want to say we had like stage three, and five total, so not bad, but it
I
still
mean,
had a very good racing product.
Yeah, I think it was a great race for Michigan. Um, like you said, there's only what 7 cautions, not even 6, 7, which isn't bad at
Yeah,
all
pretty
for
low.
that many laps. But the racing was phenomenal. I mean, the saves by a lot of people were amazing. The side by side action was all night. Um, and like you said, the 22 Romeo was fast. He kept me on my toes all night. So shout out to him. He's a very good driver, very fast. The 18, a Mountain Ranger, the 44, they were all up front, and I had a blast racing night.
Right, yeah, and again, just a very fun race to watch. Uh, I don't think we could have seen anything better because we saw a bunch of names that we normally don't see up running on our intermediates having a
Right.
chance to win. We had the newcomer Mets. He was up there running. I believe we saw Bizarre up in the top three at one point.
I think everybody was
Dogs
up
was
front
making a charge.
at least one time during the race.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Even the 5 car who was literally a lap down and racing with the leaders
Yeah.
was fighting for the lead at the very last lap. So it was a big change of field, and I love to see that. And I look forward to seeing what we can do in 2 weeks when we come back for Phoenix, I believe it is.
Yeah.
All right, and I guess with that, if anyone has anything else they want to add, that would end us for White Line here tonight.
Brian, you got anything?
Not really. Besides the fact that the big one at the end there, I thought there was gonna be a caution called. I was surprised. Remember, if you remember, Cam, there was like a huge pileup.
Oh yeah, there was a good few wrecks at the end there, so I'm
I
not sure if there was a different caution call for stage 3 that I'm just forgetting, but either way, it set us up for a good finish.
finished, yeah, definitely.
Just took out a good few cars at the end there, but it happens. But
Hmm.
either way, it's just glad we had a good race to watch, and I guess we'll see y'all for
Hold up.
Phoenix in two. Okay, yes.
First off, we got to thank Marty Hensley's in the chat, Rock NASCAR, Xbox One Esports Racing Community,
And the veterans.
Racing, and the Veterans Racing Paradise Podcast. That is, you can check them on Facebook as well. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, 9 p.m. And Highline Designs, and everybody that makes this thing work for the drivers at the end of the day is really what we do it for. But we appreciate all you guys being here. Czar, big shout out for all the bits and the subs in the chat, bro. We appreciate you. But that is it for me. So I will let Camo close us out here.
Okay, and I guess we can head out. This was White Line Racing League at Michigan.
See you guys in
TD
2 weeks.
had our win, and we will see y'all in 2 weeks
At
after
Phoenix.
for Phoenix. So, see y'all then.